smile. Okay, so we're talking about composition and photography. Do you know what that means?
Photography is taking pictures.
So composition is just like how you set up your pictures so that they look aesthetically pleasing or like beautiful. So, and they have, I want you to look at them for a couple minutes and tell me kind of what you see and what are in common with these three different groups, these pictures. So let's go with this group first. What kind of things do you see in this group?
They're
On how they took the picture?
They all have different lines. They're all, one side is this and one side is this.
And so we're gonna learn a song on the ukulele, but don't make fun of me because it's not very good. So these are the words. This is bad. It's before you take a picture, stop and think. S-curve, rule of thirds, symmetry. Let's use one of these things. You want to sing it with me? Okay, before you take a picture, stop and think. S-curve, rule of thirds, symmetry. Let's use one of these things. So let's do one more time. Before. This group is S-curve. So why do you think maybe that might be that it's S-curve? So it kind of has an S. You want to maybe outline the S on this one? Your pencil. Yeah. The next one is rule of thirds. Which one do you think is rule of thirds? This one is. Do you know what a third is? How do you guys learn that? You haven't learned fractions yet? Okay, so a third is 1/3. So it just means you divide something into 3 parts. And then you have one section. So this one is rule of thirds. And so you divide it 3 this way and this way. Okay, like this. And then when you use a picture for rule of thirds, this is one of the best secrets. You can't tell anyone because it's one of the best ways to have awesome pictures. You want to make sure that it's not in these 3. You want to have it in one of the sides. So like in these ones, where do you see rule of thirds? Like where's the pictures at on the graph?
This one.
Perfect. Okay, so that's rule of thirds. And on the camera that we'll be using, when you take pictures, you can click this button. And so it has the lines for you. So point to the squares that you're gonna take a picture. These ones. And maybe that one. Perfect. Okay, and then this one is symmetry. Why do you think that do you know what symmetrical is?
No.
No? So symmetrical means that both sides are even. So if you fold it in half, it'll be the same thing. You want to fold that in half for me? Okay, and what do you notice?
Oh, now I remember symmetry. One side is
And so in these ones, it's like that too, huh?
Oh yeah. Separate.
This one's kind of like that way.
That one's.
So when you take a picture, you want to make sure that it's, it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, but you want it to be balanced. So although you're putting things here, you want to just make sure that it feels balanced, that it's not like...
way much on this side. Nothing on that side.
Exactly.
Like how this one, it has clouds, and it's not just like the pictures right there, and it's just white right there, because that would be good.
Yeah. That's perfect. Okay, so these are some pictures, and I want you to put them in which one you think it is. And if they're in between, you can put them in between.
I do.
Should I play the song while we're waiting so you can learn it a little more while you're thinking? Okay, so what do we notice about this picture? There's some things that I really like about photography is if you look at these pictures, they're all pretty normal, everyday things, things that you see every day. But when you look at like pictures, or when you look at things in a photography eye, So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use our photography eyes on. Put them on. And so you got to be looking, you're always looking for S-curves and rule of thirds. And what's the last one? Symmetry. And so when we're looking through these, then the world becomes a lot prettier. And you find that even boring things like stoves can be pretty.
I didn't even know that because it looks so cool.
I know. So let's go. We're gonna go out now, outside, and try and find some things that are, you know, normally we wouldn't be looking at with our photography eyes, and we're gonna make them pretty. Down here. So let's look at. Do we see any? Let's start with the S curve. Do you see any S's that we can take pictures of?
Over there.
Okay, let's go.
This one's kind of S-curve.
Okay. I can kind of symmetry a little bit. Yeah. Can you tell the camera about the last picture we just took?
The last picture we took.
Here, how about you show? We bought a prop because it looked so good.
Yeah, we couldn't help it.
So what's in this one that you used?
This one's everything. It's symmetry.
And what's symmetry?
Symmetry is if you, it looks the same even if you switch the sides.
And it's like even.
And it's rule of thirds because it's all in one spot. It's not all in the other spot. And it's, the third one is, what's the third one again? Oh, S-curve. Oh,
The song works.
it's all curved.
Okay, and we'll sing the song all together. We're singing it on our way up the stairs. Before
You take a picture, stop and think. S-curve, rule of thirds, symmetry. Let's use one of these things.
Yeah. Yeah.